Trilla, just come already.
It's too easy. Liftoff. What's good, y'all? It's your boy Ken Barco. Welcome to the Too Easy Podcast. I'm joined with my co-host Dominican Poppy. Let's try this shit again. Shoot again. We got 3 minutes. Let's go and get this party started. So, yeah, we got a commercial you want to check out real quick. Just bear with us. But yeah, how y'all doing? Also, as well, put down in the comments how you doing. There's also AMA. Tell us whatever you want to tell us.
Tell us what you want to tell us. We'll answer it.
If you think we bitches, if you think we bitches or you think we Mitches, we're a man.
Goddamn, man.
I couldn't stop. I couldn't do it. Couldn't, man. I tried, but let's see. All right, let's see. All right, we in. I'm checking all the platforms real quick before we continue. All right, we're good on Twitch.
Tell y'all what, man, we on the come up. We gonna come up. You ain't fucking with us now. Still fuck with us later because we need your views. You know what I'm saying? But just letting you know.
We ain't back there, but how about now? Because I'm up right now.
I'm up right now because it's stuck right now. Said all in my demon. How about now? Because I'm up right now. I'm up right now. Stuck right now.
And if your mom's ovulated, tell her to give us a call. She already has a number. Because she's been ovulating for a minute, but if she's still ovulating, tell her to give us a holler. She has a number already. She'll give us a call afterwards. But yeah, you want a little brother, we got you. You might look like me or my associate here, but we got you regardless.
Y'all want a little Afro Latina? We got you.
Let's see. Dr.Pepper commercial.
Hey, man, what a wonderful Tuesday it is, man. I'm getting excited. I feel like we just one step closer to reaching the NFL football season. I just can't wait, man.
Yeah, I feel like we getting there too, man.
Corner, you know what I mean? I'm about to do my fantasy draft this weekend. Shout out to my Uncle D.Y.O.R. He upped the price on our ass, $250. $250 a buy-in was wild. But hey, man, it is what it is, man. Y'all gonna be watching these fantasy football leagues, and we're gonna be providing y'all insight. So I guess let's talk about what's to come, because when the football season comes off, we're gonna be dropping content after content, man. We're gonna be doing a lot of post-game reviews, recaps, more raw ball episodes, because football is the season that we love to talk about, man.
Yeah.
Right now, I'm talking shit to every single one of you goddamn Colts fans. I'm talking shit to you Chiefs fans. I'm talking shit to you fucking Ravens fans. Because you motherfuckers are gonna learn. Y'all gonna learn week 1. I'll tell you that. Ravens play the Chiefs, and they're gonna get their ass beat, and the Colts and the Texans face off.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they're gonna get their ass beat because I saw Anthony Richardson struggling.
Man.
I saw him struggling.
Yeah, I mean, especially with our defense now, I feel like our defense could be top 5. With the defense we have now, I feel like we could be top five this
Oh yeah,
upcoming season.
we're definitely gonna be top five. We just needed the pieces that D'Amico Ryan's can kind of puzzle together,
Yeah,
and because what's her name, Danielle Hunter is a dog, man. Danielle Hunter's a dog, and I didn't
yeah,
realize it until that one game. I think he went against the Steelers. We went against the Steelers. He just came off the ball, tackled him,
yeah,
and like point, you know what I'm saying, like 0.5 seconds. It seemed like
yeah.
so.
No, what's on Danielle Hunter is a dog, man. I mean, he from the looks of it, I feel like he's gonna have a crazy season this season. Him and the outfit, like the outside line is looking crazy with both Danielle Hunter and Will Anderson Jr.
Oh yeah,
Like
outside
that
linebacker.
line is looking crazy. And so, like I said, I mean, all they need is one good piece on the DT at the defensive tackles position.
Oh, we do have one.
On which one?
Aziz, no, what's his name? The other guy. I can't remember his name right now. I can't remember his name. But we got a guy on the D line. He's a D tackle. He's new to the team. He didn't really go. He went under the radar, but he was just like a puzzle piece that we fit in
Okay.
as a free agent. You know what I mean? We got some guys. We got and our secondary. Don't sleep on the secondary, man.
Yeah, my
That
bad. And
rookie,
also, excuse me, I'm a little sleepy right now. My fault. So if I'm yawning a lot.
rookie, that rookie, Lassiter.
Yeah, yeah. Lastly, yeah, he looks like he's ready. Like he has nothing but high energy,
Yeah,
and yeah, just seeing the whole training camp. Oh, real quick, shout out to 713 podcast. We collabed with him about a month and a half ago.
yep,
713 podcast. This dude is a Houston Texans headquarters or at the team. He has something big cooking up. I don't know exactly what, but guys, go check out his YouTube channel, man. I mean, whatever he has cooking up, I mean, shit. I'm just proud and happy. You know, happy somebody we're cool with is actually getting in there. Like, dog, that dude might actually end up being an announcer for the fucking Texans. He might end up actually being. Oh my goodness! You might imagine he gets that job, dog, or works directly with the Houston Texans sports team or or sports team cast.
yeah. He's real linked. He's real linked with like he's linked
Yeah,
in kind of like I feel like that's probably his only job, man. Is just to make content about the Houston
yeah.
Texans. So
I mean,
all
yeah,
he,
he's at a point now where he's just making. He's now. I mean, I'm pretty sure he's not working. He's just making sure this is his main thing, and that's where we want to be at. You know what I mean? But shout out to you, big homie. I mean, there ain't no, like I said, people don't speak on their homies' success. I like speaking on my homie success. Because ain't no jealousy here, man. Here at Too Easy Podcast, everybody can get it. Ain't no jealousy here. I
yeah,
want my
definitely.
dogs to succeed. Like I said, like I said, let's say Reggie started his own podcast and it becomes more successful than Too Easy. I am happy. There's no ounce of hate in our bones. There's a lot of niggas out there that hate on you behind your back and you don't realize it. You don't realize it until you make it. Wait till you make it. And you're gonna realize motherfuckers who are happy for you and the motherfuckers that are praying for your fucking downfall.
Yeah,
And so here at the Too Easy Podcast, man, we fucking take pride in everybody we're cool with succeeding because we know we on the come up too. Hey, like I said, if we don't ever come up and our homies come up, I'm happy with that. You feel me? If this is like the last time we ever get on this bitch, I'm
oh, we
happy
got
for it. Y'all's success is our success. So
our manifest on.
congratulations. Hell yeah. So shout out to 713 Sports Podcast here in Houston. Go check out his channel. I'm gonna try to put it down below in the description so y'all can go check it out. But shout out to you, homie, man. Nothing but success, bro. And yeah, let's get this shit popping. Fucking the Dr. Pepper commercial. We don't like fucking, I want to start reacting to like, we want to have a niche of where we react to like music or reacting to like movie reactions and shit like that. I want to start playing that game too, now that we react to this shit.
Yeah,
But yeah, let's see it. All right, this is Dr. Pep calling for backup 30, Fanville, season 7. Let's go.
On a tense Fansville by Dr. Pepper.
Holy smoke, State 1 and the fans are going wild. Deputy Ewers, quick, call for backup.
Backup?
Yes, Deputy Quinn Ewers.
We don't need any backup. I got this.
Call backup.
I'm sorry, did you say you wanted a Dr. Pepper?
I said backup.
Look, we don't need any backups. Even if he has...
Goddamn Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, what's called? Yeah, that boy. I mean, I guess they're making the most of it because the fucking backup situation or the quarterback situation in Texas right now is crucial.
Man. When you have, so I don't know if y'all watched Arch Manning's spring game, but it was absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah, 3 TDs.
Beautiful arm. Beautiful arm. And he's mobile, and not mobile like the typical mobile quarterbacks nowadays, but he's mobile like kind of like CJ Stroud. He
has a pocket presence. Like his pocket presence is pretty nice.
Yeah, he has a pocket presence, but his arm, man, he throws some beautiful balls.
Yeah.
No diddy.
Yeah.
The guy. Let's just say all the fans in Texas want Arch Manning to play, and they wanted Ewers to get go somewhere. You know what I'm saying? But since Ewers is here,
he's making money on NIL deals. Like he doesn't really have to go. Like now that you can make money off these NIL deals, man, you don't really have to go for another year or two. You can actually stay there.
That is already he was already wealthy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
His grandfather was a millionaire. His uncles, both his uncles were multi-millionaires.
Hey.
Probably a billionaire now. He don't care about money, man. He don't give a shit.
Of course, it's easy to say they don't care about money, but they're still out there making it.
Legacy, dog. He cares about legacy. That's why he went to Texas.
I can go with that.
He went to Texas, man. He didn't go to Texas for fucking. Oh, let me rebuild with Texas. No.
Yeah, because who would he go with? This next upcoming draft, like he might end up going to somewhere cold like Minnesota or some bullshit, versus just staying with the Texans.
You talking about Ewers?
Yeah, like if he wasn't get drafted this upcoming draft, the teams I see staying in and not going anywhere, not doing much this season is the Minnesota Vikings.
I
don't see. Nah. If he goes to not to the Ravens, he ain't never gonna take. Oh, Raiders. Oh, Raiders too, but the Raiders are going to have a decent season this year. Ewers will be a first round pick. You seeing what Minnesota's doing right now? It's Minnesota and what's the other team? The Cardinals. The Cardinals I'm looking at right now, those are going to be the worst teams in the league. I'm saying it right now. If he was to go in for the draft, Cardinals and the Minnesota Vikings are going to be the worst teams in the league. They're going to have first and second round picks unless they haven't traded it off already.
Way too early to predict, but way too early to predict. But I see him going to the Buccaneers.
Buccaneers are actually solid in their division. You can actually.
I see them getting picked in the late first round or the early second round, playing behind.
Well, even Carolina, he can even go to Carolina, which is crazy. And that would be crazy. Like all these draft picks going to Carolina and becoming nothing. It's crazy.
Yeah,
and
nobody says Cam Newton, man.
Because going to fucking Carolina, you gotta recharge that whole you gotta rebuild that whole fucking team. Ever since Cam left, it's been on rebuild. They've been on rebuild for almost 10 years now.
They should have gave that team they should have sold that team to. I think Diddy wanted to buy the team or something like that, but they should have sold that team when they had the chance because now that team has no value, man. They're selling tickets, they're giving away tickets, and they're selling tickets for $1, man.
I don't think it's that bad, but it is bad though. Their marketing situation because usually people's people go there for their careers to die, and so
it was that bad.
I'm pretty. But either way, shit,
giving tickets away.
Yeah, I know some of these trash teams from last season are going to be halfway decent this season, except for those 3 teams I named. Maybe the Titans. Maybe the Titans might be struggling this year too. I mean, but they got Will Levis. But yeah, if Ewers leaves college now and goes over to the NFL, he's not gonna flourish in that situation. He's not.
He has to leave college because Archie Manning is not going to sit for another year. This is his
Oh yeah,
last.
he's gonna transfer. Yeah, Archie Manning will transfer.
No, no, he will not transfer. The boosters will say, "Yours, you will transfer." See, what people don't realize is
Or
in college, the boosters
yeah,
are the ones who run this motherfucker. It's not the fucking like the NFL. It's like the ownership,
yeah,
and then you got the boosters feeding the money and shit. Most of the money from the NFL comes from the fans. In college, most of the money comes from the it's split. It's the fans and the boosters. But the boosters are the ones paying the NIL deals.
okay.
So them motherfuckers control. They gonna tell, hey, look, you fucking either bench yours or he fucking transfers.
Yeah, because I mean, yeah, that would you are gonna be stunning Archie Manning's growth too. But at the same time, Ewers took you to a championship though. You feel me? And you also got to remember that like Ewers actually he almost got pretty much what he needed to get done. And if you give him another season with the team they got now, they probably gonna win it all. And so I don't know. It's gonna be a struggle because they're not gonna play Archie, and I'm pretty sure if Ewers plays the way he was playing last season, Archie Manning's gonna get a transfer. He's gonna get transferred out of there.
I don't think he's gonna transfer out of there.
It's gonna be a mistake on the Longhorns end though. It's gonna be a mistake.
What's gonna happen is yours is gonna. Archman is not transferring because I'm telling you.
Like I said, if they are not gonna force their best quarterback out. As great as Archie Manning's been playing in spring and in mini camp, he's not at David Ewers' level yet because he hasn't had a shot to play yet.
Exactly. So it's the unknown. People
It's the unknown.
Unknown. People fear the unknown, and they
True.
love the unknown at the same time. And
But if you kick this guy out just for the potential because of his name, half of the reason why people want Archie Manning to play is because of his name.
Because they can drive up ticket prices.
Oh yeah, no, and that's true. But at the same time, true. I'll give you that one. But at the same time, you're not going to throw your best player away and not go to the championship versus trying to give this unknown or this unexperienced quarterback a shot and hope you make it.
I wouldn't call him the best player. There's so many guys on that team who's better.
Nah, Ewers was the best quarterback on that team. Not by a lot, but he was the best quarterback. Not by a lot.
You said best player, though. That's all I was saying.
My bad. The quarterback, yeah, because there was like 3 quarterbacks on that rotation that were great. All of them, all 3 of Archie Manning, it was that other kid, and Ewers.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, I mean, Archie Manning was 3rd string. Think about it.
Yeah, he was
3rd string.
He was a red freshman, yeah.
Yeah, so, yeah, I mean, Ewers is the best quarterback on that team. You're not gonna throw away Ewers just to appease the potential and make a little extra money on the side and then not make it to the big game. You know what I mean? Ewers took you to the big game. That's a risk.
He didn't take it to the big game. He took it to the game before the big game.
Oh yeah, they lost, but still.
Here's what you got to remember, Barco.
Mm-hmm.
Texas plays Michigan week 2.
True. Is Archie? Think about it. Like Archie Manning gonna Michigan's defense D line. I mean, most of them are coming back.
Exactly. So,
you think Archie Manning's ready to get pounded?
No. What I'm trying to say is, if Ewers does not perform against Michigan.
True. I mean, yeah. So check this out. If Ewers is not performing like he used to, let's say all these commercials and shit like that, all these distractions, him being on the cover of College Football 25 is a distraction, and he fucks up this season. Oh yeah, they're gonna throw in Archie Manning.
That's what I'm saying.
Don't get me wrong. Yeah, this is a business now. With NIL deals, this is a pure business now. It's no longer a school. There's no longer a collegiate brotherhood or anything like that. It's a business now. Which it always has been. Which it always has been. You saw what?
Pull up their schedule. You gonna see what I'm talking about.
Oh no, I've seen it. I know what you're talking about. I know they're gonna be playing. But check this out. Like Ewers is still the best quarterback on that team, as far as I know. But if Archie Manning gets his shot and takes that position from Ewers should go to the draft immediately.
Oh, he should transfer immediately.
Yeah, not transfer. Well, yeah, transfer. Yeah, I would try to transfer. But still, like I said, Ewers is the best quarterback on that team. And so, like I said, if they end up if Archie Manning gets his shot, like I said, he should transfer. He should go for the draft.
Yeah, because he's not getting that spot back. I'll tell you.
Yeah, he's like if Archie Manning takes it, he won't get that spot back. With the way Archie Manning's been playing. However, again, I've seen it too. Like I played at that level in practice, and then I saw him in the games, and it was a totally different story. Totally different story. Like they say, practice what you preach. Most of these guys don't. These guys go to parties. They're exhausted. I know these dudes. Like they're dogs. Like the dogs I knew back in my day when I had my little opportunity to play college football. The little opportunity I had, it's like a small little window that closed on me. But seeing these dudes were animals. They'll be going to frat parties, getting drunk, wasted. I remember we were looking for an offensive lineman, and we couldn't find him. Motherfucker was drunk in front of a frat house. Or no, a sorority house, drunk on their lawn. And we couldn't find him. This was the day before we had to go out to go scrimmage with other schools. And we're looking for him. We're like, man, where the fuck is such and such? And we saw his ass fucking, he's like, like, we call him the bear. Because this motherfucker sounds like a bear when he wakes up from his drunken stupor. Yeah. This motherfucker, his motherfucker is like a bear. But still, these dudes, I know what these dudes are, man. They're animals. And this dude still performed pretty great. This dude was actually scouted by the Raiders. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because back then, usually
back when it was Oakland.
Yeah, usually when you're that young, it really is about your size. It's not really about like your intangibles, your mindset, and stuff like that. It's about
it is. It's a mental thing too. It's like 75% of what you can, your tangibles, and then that quarter of that 25% of the mindset, that's what gets you on the football team. It's that 25% of what your mindset is going to get you on the team.
Yeah. Because
NFL teams see busts all the time. They see busts that were great physically and had no mental game.
Jamarcus Russell.
Yeah. Shit, they had no fucking mental, they had no fucking mental game or nothing to overcome to become the best. Because once you go to the NFL, everybody's great. So you got to be great amongst greats. So that's the thing about the NFL. And then they're like, oh man, he never got his shot. He never did. Yeah, he did. He did in practice. He got his shot all the time. He just wasn't better than the starter. Yeah. And that's what I think about when I see. That's what I think about when I see this Archie Manning situation. And so this is what I think. I'm like,
you think like behind the scenes,
you're
outperforming Archie Manning on a daily basis.
Yeah, he's performing because it's a routine. It's a thing. It was an interview I saw with Shannon Sharp and Johnny Manziel. It was a routine. You get a routine going. It was a routine. He had to fight for his position every day. Johnny Manziel, they wanted to kick him off the team so many times because he was a party animal.
That's why. But yours is the right. He's a good guy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He does the right thing. But I don't think Archie Manning is getting any first team reps.
No.
I don't think he's getting the reps.
I'm telling you, he's the nephew of Peyton Manning and Eli Manning. He's getting his reps in. The thing is he a closer though? There's a lot of great quarterbacks out there that are great, but they're not closers. They're not closers, and Archie Manning might not have that closer mentality. It's okay to say that. He's still young. He still needs to develop. It's okay to say he's not ready right now. And I think this is going to be Ewers' last year. Now, whether Archie Manning wants to leave and not get his shot next year, or what's called he wants to transfer now and actually get a shot with a smaller college with lower chances of making it to the big dance.
Yeah.
You know,
You always go to like Rice or U of H or some shit.
yeah. Like I said, you ain't gonna get your shot over there. I'm telling you right now. You probably might make it. You might make it to the.
What teams can get in? Goddamn.
You might get the Fiesta Bowl.
Georgia Tech just beat Florida State.
Oh yeah, I saw that. But fucking Florida State is shaky. There will be 5 years where what was it? Florida State is amazing, and the other 5 years are dog shit. Then there'll be another 5 years that they're amazing. Next 5 years are dog shit. And so they're in that in between right now where they're about to be great, but they're still a little dog shit. They're about to be great though. They're about to be great again. It's always this weird reoccurring thing. Every 5 years, Florida State's great, and then they suck again. It's some weird shit.
And their trans phase.
Yeah, they don't know who they are right now. They're a championship team stuck in a Fiesta Bowl body. All right, let's finish this commercial. God damn, this fucking monologue, we went crazy.
I think we're talking about two different things here.
College football, it's a Pepper thing.
But yeah, that was kind of like his shot at the backup quarterbacks that are behind him.
Yeah.
He's like, we don't need no backup. And, okay, but like I said, anything can happen during the football season. Injury can happen. Injury can transpire. Oh yeah, fucking nah. They know what they're getting themselves. Well, they know what they're getting themselves into. It's like I'm telling you, like behind the scenes. Trust me, they know what they're doing with viewers. The people want Archie Manning in there because they want him to be like Peyton and Eli. They want him in there because they want Peyton and Eli 2.0. They want him in there. That's why they want him in there. And that's a lot to put on a young man's shoulders, man. It's hard to put that on him. You guys, you setting him up to fail. Let him develop the right way, whether he's still with the Longhorns or not. Let him develop the right way. There's a lot of quarterbacks that are great, but never had a chance to develop.
They threw Shador out there with no O-line.
Yeah, they threw him out there, but that was the development phase because there was nobody better than Shador on that team. And so Shador is the best player on the team, like player as a whole. Shador is an improviser. He can make anything happen.
Yeah.
That man has he has a mixture of Pat Mahomes, Tom Brady, and Michael Vick. I bullshit you not. He has that mixture. The way he runs, the way he can throw out the pocket, the way he can stay in the pocket with a shitty O-line. Like, yeah, Shador might be the real thing. But he needs O-line. You got to help him. Yeah. Shador might be the real thing. I ain't going to lie to you.
Okay. So
but moving on.
Moving on.
So let's talk about this this shit with the middle school shit. So ladies and gentlemen, if you have kids that are going to school right now, watch who their friends are or watch who their friends are with. Because these kids aren't safe anymore. Like there's this 25-year-old. How old is she? 25-year-old that pretended to be 12 and 13 years old, went to middle school, was having sex with middle schoolers between the ages of 12 and 14, I think. And so, yeah, she's being charged. I think they're going to throw the book at her. But yeah, it's some crazy stuff. I mean, that's some crazy stuff. I'm not BSing you or lying to you.
Say right now, when I was 12 and 13, I just wanted to hook and jab.
Yeah, so this is her right here.
Where the hell was she at when I was 12 and 13?
but yeah,
I want to be an old lady. Shit. I want to be an
Yeah,
old
she
hell.
yeah, she was out here doing some crazy stuff. 23-year-old. Yeah, she pretended to be a fucking 12 to 15. She pretended to be a 14-year-old, went to middle school to smash 12 to 15-year-old boys. It was some crazy stuff. Like they're gonna throw the book at her. Like I said, I mean, me personally, I mean, it's not the same as if it was a man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's definitely not the same.
It's not the same. I mean, people, men, we laugh at shit
I
like
ain't gonna lie,
this.
those little boys probably knew and they still did it anyway. They
Yeah,
probably knew he was older and did it anyway. But that's just because like we're coming into our hormonal stages, especially at that time, and
oh,
we're
this is back.
probably we'll probably do anything that moves. You know what I'm saying? So that's like a very vulnerable state for us. So,
Okay, this is her. She's a Florida woman, so yeah,
oh
that makes
damn,
sense.
man.
Okay,
Damn, Florida, man.
Floridians and Texans, man, you guys are crazy as shit.
Yeah, we
You
we
motherfuckers are crazy as shit. You guys, on the real, you guys are crazy as shit. Check this out. You motherfuckers, this is the New York Post. Yeah, you guys are crazy as shit. Yeah, but this girl, like I said, and like I said, you see her, this girl, this girl's bad, because she's bad, you're not really gonna be a woman who posed online as a 14-year-old girl to meet and molest teenage boy has been hit with additional charges, officials said. So this happened back in April, but now she's getting hit with more charges, and so Alyssa and Zinger. And look at her, she's biting her lip in this video. Oh yeah, she biting her lip on her mugshot video.
know she a freak.
God damn these ads, bro. Oh yeah,
My thing is,
straight freak.
she's not bad looking. Why didn't she just go after a
Dirty
fucking?
sexual acts. Man, she
Why
smashed
didn't she
this
just
kid
go after
30 times.
a grown man? You know what I'm saying? Like, kind of
You know,
weird.
some girls that and honestly, like I said, I know I'm joking around, y'all, but nah, this is sicko behavior, y'all. This is
Yeah.
sicko behavior.
Like,
I
why are
know
you
I
going?
know I'm like,
Why are you going after
yeah,
preteens, man?
as I'm
It's not a.
yeah, it's
It's not safe out here. It's not safe out here in America, man. It's hard to like. Honestly, it's hard to like raise kids in America because of
yeah,
stuff like this. You know what I mean? Like we got people having access to certain things that shouldn't have access to. People are going into schools and shooting. You know what I'm saying? It's just like all this random behavior. But
yeah,
there's definitely a science to it, and I think that the scientists, a lot of scientists are
yeah,
starting to test the brains of school shooters and people who do crazy shit like this. They're starting to like test their brain waves like right before they die or right after they die and get shot, and then they
yeah,
realize that like there was something that blocked off their thinking, their cognitive reasoning. So
yeah.
I would say a lot of these child molesters, or these people that do like these PDF file stuff, um,
I mean,
something
honestly, I
wrong with
mean,
their cognitive thinking. Like there's something wrong with them.
yeah, there's some states that are bringing back castrations, like actual castrations of these people. Like I think Tennessee approved the castrations of fucking predators.
Yeah, I mean,
Which,
I believe so. You want to be if you're over here trying to mess with a fucking 13-year-old,
yeah, man, you're fucking sicko.
you're a sicko. That's
Yeah,
sick.
like I said, and thing is, and most of these sickos still get they're still allowed to fucking still work with children. Like there was this nurse that was
Yeah, that's
exposed.
how they target people. Is the ones
Yeah,
that are in that
like I said,
safe
I'm
space with your child. Those are the ones that are
yeah,
targeted.
yeah, and I'm not against it, and I'm not for it either. I mean, when you castrate somebody, that's crazy. Like I said, me personally, when it comes to kids, though, that's where I draw the line. And so, like, as much as I could be, like any guy, like, oh man, where was this girl where I was a little kid? That's still sicko behavior. You feel me?
Hmm.
I wouldn't trust her around my son. You know what I mean? I wouldn't, trust a motherfucker like that. Motherfucker like that would try to get pregnant off my son. He'd be a minor. You feel
Yeah.
me? And so that would be dangerous. Like that's a dangerous game too. You play and trying to condone it and trying to approve of it. I just can't. And so like years ago though, I'd be like, oh man, where were these girls when I was a kid growing up, man? Where were these sexed up girls were they when I was a kid? But it's now I'm just like, man, this motherfucker try to get pregnant off my son or something. Like you ever see the movie That's My Boy with Adam
Yeah.
Sandler?
Yeah.
Yeah, where she gets pregnant from the kid. Like, nah, that would be terrible.
Talking
Yeah,
about the kid in second grade. What was it?
he was like in fourth grade or some shit like that, fifth grade.
Yeah.
I can't remember, but but yeah, nah, yeah, that's my that'd be another fear of mine too.
It's funny. It's funny, but it's like
It's funny, but it's fucked up.
it's fucked up. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
fucked up. Like you still fucking with a kid. Like now, if it's a little girl and a grown man, oh yeah, that's the worst fucking thing in the
Yeah,
world. Like
especially
you
for
got throw this
little
motherfucker in the jail cell, burn the
burn,
jail cell, throw him in the fucking pit of fire, and
burn
then
your kid.
and then cook the ashes, piss on the ashes, and then et cetera, et cetera. But when it's a adult woman and a young boy, then it's like, oh man, where was this girl when I was a kid? And then you start thinking about it. I know it's a South Park episode, but fucking yeah, man, it's double standards on that one. But at the same time, yeah, she's a sicko. I wouldn't want to be with anybody that's like people are trying to. I hear there's people trying to try to condone that or making jokes and saying, "Hey, where was she at?" But I'm like, that's a sicko. That's a sick motherfucker right there.
Yeah, man. Something's definitely wrong with her.
Yeah.
Like something's wrong with her brain.
Oh yeah. No, I mean, shit. That's that's for sure. But
Naturally, for a woman is always attracted to an older man. So if you see a woman who dates down 6 years, it's not normal. It's not
yeah,
normal
like
for,
she
especially
could
for
also be
older men.
suffering from like you ever see she could be suffering from not childhood trauma but childhood wanting girls that never got a childhood
Yeah,
or kids that never had a regular childhood or some shit.
like orphanages, they have very they're very needy when they're older because they didn't
Yeah,
have that affection from their
yeah, and
parents.
so that's could be it too. But either way, at that point, like when you start going for kids, it's just like I can't sympathize with you because you're going for kids now. Even though we can acknowledge what made you sick, but at the same time, like once you start going for kids, it's like I can't really sympathize or empathize with you. And so that's why I draw the line as kids. But let's keep this shit pushing. What was the other one? We had the
The so so guess what, guys? We're back. We're back with another another beef topic, man. It seems like it seems like Drake is saying. So I know y'all saw the reactions to that song, No Face.
yeah
Basically, Drake has some. Basically, it was kind of like Drake's having something cooking up, for possibly Kendrick and the team or all these motherfuckers that went at him. So Drake posted a photo. Damn it, I can't remember the team. But Drake posted a photo of I want to say Dennis Rodman, but damn, I just gotta find it. Did you find it yet?
I couldn't find that. I know there's other people saying, but it was saying we will win game two, and so I don't know. I mean, at this point, Drake, I feel like it's probably best just leave it be. And like me personally, like I'd leave it be. Now, for sure, when it comes to future projects and helping people in the future, know who your enemies are. Like now, it's time to look at who your enemies are and who your friends are. Like I know DJ Mustard now is trying to get on. I don't know how far this interview was. If it was before the beef or after, someone correct me in the comments. But there was an interview where he's talking about he wants to do a song with Drake. DJ Mustard, the one that produced "Not Like Us." He was saying he wanted to produce a song with Drake, and he said he had to hunt down Drake and try to see him at a party so he can try to get him on the track. And I was like, dog, he's not gonna do music with you niggas anymore. You guys lost that. You lost access to Drake, the moneymaker.
Here's my thing, right? So Drake basically saying, "Hey, I'm ready for round two. We're gonna win round two." So apparently Drake got some new intel about like everybody. Like he got some new intel that's not red button. For some reason, he's not gonna press red button, but he got some new intel
Damn.
about what's going on with Kendrick and his situation and stuff like that. I agree with you. I think that Drake should just leave it alone because Kendrick.
Yeah.
The thing about it is Kendrick is not saying anything. Now
That's what I'm saying.
What Kendrick did though was disrespectful with the video and the fucking concert. So maybe Drake is hurt because of that, because of the video and the fucking concert where he put the owl in the cage. You know what I mean? And then the concert where he just openly disrespects him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To everybody, to all his homies, LeBron James, he openly disrespects him. The whole stage of California comes and says F Drake. You know what I'm saying? And now the whole world jumps in. So yeah, there could be a lot of bitterness with that. But I think Drake should definitely turn to therapy for that.
Because for that, I think you should just move on. Like all in my personal opinion, you just move on, but account for the motherfuckers that turned on you. Remember the motherfuckers who turned on you. Have a list of all the motherfuckers that turned on you, and they get no more access to you. Because at the end, Kendrick is trying to hit a lick and go on, move on, and he's trying to retire from this shit. Like keep in mind, these niggas are pushing 40. I think J. Cole's gonna be 40 this coming year.
Yeah.
Like all these niggas are pushing 40. Like you don't want to be a 40-year-old man trying to beef with a nigga. That's not a good look. And
I definitely think that this shit. So because Kendrick is not coming out with a song and Kendrick's not coming with an album, guess what, guys? You know what I'm saying? Kendrick still hasn't came out with his album yet,
And I think he will. Like I think he will eventually. He will drop an album, and that will be his final one. But right now, this is as hot as Kendrick's been overall. Like this is the hottest I ever seen Kendrick. Kendrick's never been hotter.
I just seriously doubt it. He's gonna drop an album this year.
It'll be the smartest thing for him to do. Like the smart thing to do is to ride this wave, like how he's been doing these past couple months. Ride the wave. Because right now, last year, all these people cheering for you, all the niggas that are by your side, supposedly, those niggas were nowhere to be found last year. When you dropped Missing Around the Big Steppers, people were like, oh, okay, cool. But anyways, when's Drake dropping For All the Dogs? Like nobody gave a fuck. Yeah, nobody cared about you, dog. And now everybody's caring about you. They're like, oh, this is the Grim Reaper of rap and this and that. Like they're saying he's the boogeyman. Like, don't say his name. Don't say his name. And I'm like, dog, he doesn't even want to be here. That nigga wants to he just wants to make a quick little lick and then disappear. He doesn't want to be here like that. Drake is consistently here. Drake is consistently dropping music. Even now, when y'all say Drake's career is over, it's over. I was seeing all these like 2 months ago, remember, all these niggas saying it's over. Like fuck it on the thumbnail. It's over, trying to get lit. And I can't even hate because we're doing what's called clickbait. All these clickbait ass videos, we're saying it's over for Drake. This is the end of his career, yada yada yada. Then everybody came out and defended him. All the people they said he was being a pedo for it, and then they came out and debunked it. People got quiet again, but they're still calling him a pedo. Oh, and then they're saying the victims they don't know what they're talking about. They're like, what the fuck you mean? They're the ones that were there. How the fuck are you gonna be a victim? They're making victims out of people who debunked the whole Drake's a pedo situation. Oh, they don't know what they was talking about. They was too young. They was too young. I was like, shut the fuck up. You motherfuckers just want to talk. You guys talk out of your ass left and right. You Drake haters, you guys talk out of your ass every day. You guys probably fucking type those hate comments with your ass cheeks because you guys are so ass. Like I don't know.
I think what's your statement? I think we realized, like, I really thought it was just like the Kendrick fans that were going after Drake, like trying to hate on Drake, but I realized that no, it was just the Drake haters.
Yeah.
It was just the Drake hate. Like, Drake has so many haters, and this whole battle, exposed that. So I think the best thing to do for Drake is not to do a round two.
Honestly, like I said, if he has the insult, that's cool. But the thing is, the culture has turned on Drake, though.
Yeah.
The culture turned on Drake. Like, he could come out with great music now. They're like, oh, that's not better than Not Like Us. He's not even talking about the beef anymore. He's just talking about, okay, everybody turned on me. That's cool. But he's pretty much just saying, I'm still here after the beef.
Yeah.
With no face. I'm still here, and I'm going to remember all y'all's faces. I'm going to remember every single one of y'all.
Niggas can speak my language.
Yeah. He's just saying that he's going to remember you niggas. That's it. He's not saying anything extra. And they're like, oh, you better not say Kendrick's name. I was like, he don't want to beef with Kendrick. Kendrick was lying too much. Where's the daughter at, Kendrick? The so-called daughter you said that Drake had. Where's his daughter at? She just disappeared? Or is that the reason why you dropped Not Like Us? So, yeah, bro, like, it's really, like, I don't think Drake shouldn't go around two. Like, me personally, I don't think Drake should do a round two. Now, if he does a round two, all you side niggas, stay on the fucking side. Rick Ross, stay your fat ass on the side. ASAP Rocky, go back to your multi-billion-dollar wife and shut the fuck up. Fucking, what's his name? Pharrell, stick to making music for kids, bitch. Stay the fuck over there with your big ass hats, looking as you are pushing 55 years old. You are too old for this shit, dog. Stay your old ass over there. Fucking, who's the other nigga? Fucking Metro. Nigga, make some beats, nigga. Stick to your beat. Stick to what you know. Future, you are 40, nigga. Stay your old ass over there on the side. If you're gonna, like I say, all you niggas on the side, stay the fuck where you are. Stay the fuck where you are. It is not between you two. It's not between you niggas. It's between Drake and Kendrick. Let these niggas duke it out and stay the fuck where you are. This ain't between y'all. So stay your punk asses over there. Don't drop no new album. We don't trust you and shit like that. Ain't nobody listen to that stank ass album. I still, to this day, they're like, oh, they all teamed up. I was like, okay, name one song that isn't the Drake diss on that shit and tell me how it starts. Exactly. So I was just like, stay the fuck over there. If this ain't got nothing to do with you, stay the fuck over there. This ain't got nothing to do with you. Shut the fuck up and stay where the fuck you're at. You niggas just love hearing yourselves talk. Rick Ross, your fat ass. This is, nigga, your ass need to shut. You need to stay where you are, dog. You need to deal with your baby mama and your kid, dog. Don't be dealing with this nigga. It ain't got nothing to do with you, homie. But fucking, yeah, bro. Like, if there is a round two, leave this shit alone. Leave this shit alone. This ain't got nothing to do with you. Let these niggas duke it out fairly. Nobody jump in. Stay the fuck away. That's it. But nah, I don't know. I see. I don't know if Drake comes in and also J. Cole, stay where you are too, dog. don't be coming in and then leaving.
Yeah.
Stay where you are, J. Cole. All you niggas stay where you are. But shit. But yeah, that's if they do round two. That's it. That's it. That's it for me. I don't care about anything else. Just stay the fuck where you are. But what's the last one now? We can move on to Simone, right?
Yeah.
I bet. So moving on to Simone Biles. So a couple of days ago, Simone Biles' mama, what's her name? Shannon Biles. Fucking
So she actually married her dad.
wait, what?
So she got so Simone Biles' mom was married to her dad.
Yeah. Oh no, my bad. Her name's Shannon Biles. My fault. Shannon Biles. So yeah, her mom was when she was a little kid, I believe like 3 or 4 years old. Her mom was a cocaine addict, crack addict, kind of.
Probably a crack addict.
Probably a crack addict, but it's a cocaine addict. Years ago, had Simone Biles, was an addict, and she couldn't raise the kid, and she felt like her daughter would have been better off. Simone would have been better off with her father and her
Hey, get on
now.
her.
Yeah, I mean that's what you're supposed to do. I mean, if you can't raise your kid, don't have him stuck in that situation. Put him in a better one. Even if it hurts you, even if it you're not gonna see that kid anymore, even if you're not gonna see him again, you still put him in that situation. You owe it to him to put him in the best situation possible, and that's what she did. And so, which that's what you're supposed to do. And there was a reoccurring thing where out of nowhere when Simone Biles started going to the Olympics, what's called Shannon would show up and be like, "Oh, I'm proud of you. Call me this and that and yada yada yada." And it was weird because he's like, you don't see your child, like she hasn't seen a child in years and shit.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden she's in the Olympics. Now she's like cheering her on. It was like 8 years ago.
Yeah, that's my baby.
That's my baby. What was it, 2016 Olympics? Yeah, she was cheering her on. She's like, "Yeah, Simone, this and that. Yeah, that's how you do it. Yeah, yeah, yeah." Came on TMZ. TMZ covered the shit. And fucking, and she's coming out. I'm like, but Simone still hasn't reached out to her. Doesn't really talk to her. They kind of talk to each other.
See, that's the thing. That's the thing about women, man. And not to cut you off, but like,
Yeah, no, you good.
so like with girls, if you not in their life, they're gonna hold that shit against you to the end of time.
Oh yeah.
But like with men, we're much more forgiving. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, because I mean, if we don't forgive or if we don't move on, it's gonna turn something violent in us, and we might not. We might turn violent and might fucking unleash on that person.
but
And
women,
so,
yeah,
yeah,
that shit's a lifetime, boy.
yeah, and
You're
then
not
for
gonna
women,
lie.
women hold grudges. Like they'll hold that grudge against her. Like, and I understand too because I'm like, you technically abandoned me,
Mhm.
and so now you want to be in my life now that I'm making millions of dollars. Yeah, so that's not cool. And in the past week or so, the mom went to Daily Mail saying, hey, if I'm not mistaken, she's still addict. If I remember correctly, she's like, yeah, I'm still addict, but I still want a relationship with her. He's like, I wish I was a part of the wedding. Like, she didn't even go to the wedding. She wasn't even invited. So that
Yeah,
kind of tells you what kind of relationship that she has. Like, to not invite your own mom to the wedding.
you want no crackhead at the wedding, man. Yeah, that's probably
True,
a
true.
bad idea.
But still, that's your mom though. Like the relationship's bad when you don't even invite your mom to your own wedding. That's when you know the relationship's bad.
Is she an active crackhead? I probably wouldn't do that either.
True. I don't know. I don't give a fuck. There's a couple crackheads I respected, and fucking in Flint, a couple crackheads or ex crackheads that are respected. And so you never know, and you love them to death, and I would have invited them on. I would invite him to my wedding if I was there. I'll tell him, hey, not to crash out or nothing. But fucking, yeah, nah. Like I said, I mean, shit. I'm from the hood, man. You don't get to choose the people you're cool with. You feel me? And so, but this ain't that situation though. And so, her mom chose to still mess with that stuff. And so the mom came out and said, hey, I want a relationship with my daughter, yada, yada, yada. And she said, he's like, do she's like, I talked to my dad. He tells me what I need to know about her, but that's it. And, she doesn't really talk to Simone. Like, she even said in the interview that she has Simone Biles' phone number, but she won't call her. And she's like, she has to reach out to me.
That's how women are.
I was like, reach out to you? Why would she have to reach out to you? She didn't abandon you. You abandoned her. Like, why would she have to reach out to you? You're the one that abandoned her. Like, what the fuck? Why the fuck does she have to reach out to you?
Cocaine is one hell of a drug.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug. Oh, man. So I was like, that didn't make no sense. I was like, you still on drugs? I'd have been on the interview. I don't give a fuck. I don't got no shame. You still on drugs, bitch? Yeah, on the real, like I'm up front with it. I don't give a fuck.
You don't be high when you come here.
It's like, that why you do that little tweet from Friday? Fucking like Smokey? Is that where you twitching? But fucking
That ain't the cold shakes. That's the coke shake.
Yeah, that's a coke shake. Yeah, that's a coke shake. Yeah, fucking yeah. So she comes out, and then her sister comes out. And the sister's talking about, she goes on TikTok saying some crazy stuff. Her sister comes out and says, I forgave mom. You should too. I was like, and that's the younger sister that actually has a relationship with the mom. She abandoned, Simone Biles like 10 years prior before her. You feel me?
Yeah.
So she doesn't really know the bullshit that the mom was going through or some shit like that. Like Simone's like,
I'm pretty sure there's a whole backstory of the mom trying to like actually make a relationship with Simone Biles, and she's probably like, nope.
Yeah, no, and Simone, like I said, you gave her up to your dad, and you made your dad raise kids again. He raised you to be the best you could be, and then you put him back in that situation and made him raise more kids. You feel me? That's a shitty situation too. Like, how you going? But I mean, either way, that's your grandbaby. You love your grandbaby. But still, like, you got to raise them now. You know what I mean? That's a shitty situation. Like, there's a video out right now. There's one woman trying to give her 3 kids to her mother so she can go move to another state with a man she doesn't know that doesn't want kids. Like, she gave up on the kids. She was like, I don't want them no more. Like, bullshit, you're not. Came up to the mom's house. I don't want them no more. You can keep them. And I was like, yo. She's like, no, I'm the new man I met. He don't want kids. He wants us to start fresh and new. He's like, okay. And he's like, I'm gonna go ahead and have my own set of kids with him. I was like, yo.
Yeah, that's typical. A lot of women do run off.
Yeah, and so, she did right, but at the same time, there's no take backsies. You know what I mean? It's finders keepers, motherfucker. You know what I mean? Like, it's not, you don't get no takes backsies with your kids. Like, here you go. I'll abandon you for 15 years. Hopefully y'all niggas make it. Peace. And then come back. Hey, my millionaire daughter. How you been? The fuck out of here. Hello, my famous millionaire daughter. The fuck out of here. You know what I mean? Like,
Can you give me some more crap money?
Hey, can you get $50?
That was the first thing you asked.
The first thing you ask your kid, can you get 50 real quick? I got you back next month.
You got it. You
Yeah,
don't really need it.
Yeah, I just give it to her. I'll be like, here you go. Don't ever come back to my place again. Lock her ass out. But yeah, she wants a relationship, and she's like, but she's saying Simone has to reach out to me, and I'm like, that shit don't make sense. You still on that shit. And so I'm like, hey, Simone, ignore this motherfucker, man. That motherfucker was never there for me from the beginning. And her grandpa and his second wife raised Simone Biles. You feel me? Over here in Spring, Texas. And so, yeah, man, those are your parents, Simone. those are your parents. So, like I said, I mean, not telling her how to do it, but I'm just saying, me personally, yeah, nah. If they want nothing to do with you back then, they don't need to have anything to do with you now. Enjoy your life with your millionaire husband. And that mom will probably, even if she does let her back in her life, she'll probably sabotage her marriage. She's like, oh, you go ahead. She'll sabotage that marriage. You can get half of his money, right? We can live like queens. Like, she'll be saying the worst fucking thing possible to her. She's like, we can go and get a lick off this nigga. I'm like, we? Simone's like, we? Like, bitch, get the fuck out of my house. Like, on the real, like, I don't know. Parents like that, man, those fucking leech ass parents, you don't need to be having kids, man. If you're a fucking leech right now, you do not need to be having kids, man. On the real. You leech ass, suck ass motherfuckers. You don't. And so I'm going to leave it there. Shout out to Simone Biles for all the gold you brought back to Team USA, baby. Bring back that gold. Make Texas proud, baby.
Make Texas proud, man. Shit.
Yeah. So fuck what she's talking about. She can go in and eat a dick for all we care. She can eat a dick. So she can stay where she's at. You the top of the mountain, girl. You can probably hit your sister up or something, tell her shut the fuck up. But that's it. That's the most relationship you should have with those people. Honestly, like I said, they didn't give a fuck about you then. They shouldn't give a fuck about you now. Mm-hmm. So that's where I leave it. If motherfuckers abandon you, motherfuckers say fuck you, leave it like that. Keep that same energy. Now, if you help people out, kind of like what Drake did with Kendrick, and then Kendrick comes back years later and says fuck you, they wanted to say that from the beginning. They wanted to say that from the beginning, but they couldn't because they weren't in the position that you were in because they didn't have your blessings. They didn't have your blessings. And that's what happens when you deal with ungrateful motherfuckers that don't have your blessings. They get mad for all the things you didn't do for them, and they forget all the things you did do for them. That's the things about ungrateful people, is that they're very forgetful. So I'll leave it at that. This is your boy King Barco. This is my co-host Dominican Poppy. He has to go to sleep, y'all. So wish him good night. Thank y'all for tuning in today. We talked a lot of shit today. That's what we do, man. Don't take it personal. And yeah, much love, y'all. Peace. Take care of yourself. It's too easy.